Welcome back to the channel, YouTube. Let me talk to you. Well, I've been putting these last couple episodes of Superman and Lois and the Penguin off. So this video is going to be a bit of a mash of talking points about both of those particular shows in these last two episodes of Superman and Lois and the last episode of the Penguin. We're going to start off with the show that keeps me coming back to television and the show that just shows me how well written shows play out, and that's Superman and Lois. I really love what they have done with the death of Superman. It is very drastically different from what we got in the comics, from what we got in Batman versus Superman, and it put its own spin on just the life and death of Superman, and not even just Superman, as Clark. Because the show, in my opinion, he is Clark before he is Superman. This show brings so much of the family, the human side of Clark, and it displays it very, very well in this particularly great episodic nature. Now, the show, if you've watched it, we probably are going to have a little bit of spoilers in this particular conversation. But one of the best things about the show is undoubtedly Lex Luthor. Michael Cutlets plays a damn good Lex Luthor. And his statement to Doomsday, once he's dead, bring me his heart, it rang true. And I thought, okay, well, this is just pretty much what they're gonna do as the essential MacGuffin to bring Superman back. But it turned out to be way more than I actually thought it was gonna be. Now, the heart, yes, was the thing that they were chasing, but the fact that the heart got destroyed, it added another layer to that. Like, well, what's gonna happen now that the heart's gone? Sam Lane, man, he was the hero of this last episode, or the previous episode from the last one. His sacrifice, man, this was probably the most emotional, or this was absolutely the most emotionally driven episode that we have gotten in this series. And I think for me, as a father, a lot of the things that he said, the things that he sacrificed, man, it hit home with me. And to get the backstory of his involvement with him learning who Clark was as Superman, how he fought over time with himself to be there for his daughter because she wanted him to. It was such a good episode. And then you get to the point to where he faces Doomsday. And when he injected himself with the Manheim serum, I was like, okay, this is where they're gonna go. And it made sense. And it added more to just the character building of Clark, because once he got the heart in, everything essentially, as the episode went on, or the last two episodes, he felt different. Things just weren't the same. And when he was flying with Jonathan and the incident where he essentially had a elevated heart rate, it added so much more human weight to his character. And when he and Lois was sitting on the porch talking, his statement was, I am never going to be the person I was. And that's when it hit me, is that this is essentially their version of Superman getting old. And it works. It works so well. He doesn't hear very well. His sight isn't there. And her statement was, welcome to getting old. And I was like, yes, this is what I want from Superman. This type of storytelling works for this particular character. I don't know if we would get such details with a Batman. It's I don't know. I mean, the Batman animated series was arguably some of the best version of Batman television that we has ever gotten. So I mean, it could, but Superman, this just works for him. You don't have to cram these ultra level villains in a 2-hour film. You spread the story out over time, and you tell it in a nature to where we can hold on to some of this emotional weight that the show produces, or that these episodes produces, and just enjoy the show. And it sucks that it's going away. And man, I don't think we're ever gonna see this level of detailed storytelling ever again with any of these superhero characters, man. Damn good 2 episodes. Damn good 2 episodes. And it's gonna suck when it goes, man. And truth be told, I have never really been a hardcore Superman fan, and I don't know if I still am, but this show has given me much more respect for the character. And Tyler Hoechlin's performance and the writers of this show has given me a new outlook on what I think of Superman. Damn good show. Moving on to the Penguin. This was a pretty solid episode as well. We got to see a little bit more of Oz's anchor to his mom be told a little bit more. We got the introduction of the lair at the end, and I really like the grittiness of the show, the very much world that Matt Reeves has created. Just feels I mean, I guess gritty is the best word that I could think of. There's no peaches and creams, no sunshine and rainbows. It's Gotham. It's dirty, it's dark, and it's hard. And we get that with every single episode. And now we see Sophia taking over the family, who is now known as the Gigantes. So this is a little bit of a change for me, because I don't really know much about this side of the story. So I'm going to be curious to see how they tell this throughout. And if it's any indicator of how the show's been, it's going to be done very well. And the acting, the makeup, the world. My God, one thing I haven't talked about with these particular episodes from the Penguin is the outro. Man, these outros, the artwork, the music have been so amazing. And I've never watched a show where I'm looking forward to the outro sequences, and the music spot on, and it just fits the tone of the show, the story that's being told every single time. And this past episode was absolutely no different. So I want to see how everything goes forward from here. What Sophia does, how the Penguin is going to get back on top, since he only has 2 containers of mushrooms left. What Salvatore and Sophia has to, what that relationship's gonna look like as they go up against Oz. I mean, I don't know, man. I want to see where Vic falls into this as well. Hopefully he has and continues to have good character growth. The same with the Penguin, the same with Sophia. She is definitely going to be one to watch. I saw a comment in a video that I did a couple days ago. All right, maybe it was another video that I was watching, that someone thinks this is Poison Ivy, but it's not. There's nothing in this show that, to me, hints that this is going to be Poison Ivy. But the last episode was really good. I want to see more. Definitely, I'm invested in both of these shows. One's going to be ending soon. The other one's just getting started. So if you're not watching either of these 2 shows, you absolutely should be. The Penguin has been phenomenal, as well as Superman and Lois. Let me know what you think about these 2 shows down in the comment section below. Until next time, guys, my name's Lincoln. This has been an RPG show. Like, comment, sub, and I'm out. Peace.